We'll go ahead and get started. Our first student athlete today is linebacker Charlie Thomas. We'll provide for questions for Charlie. Go ahead, Rob.
Charlie, the defense is playing a lot better, the last part of the season. What has changed for you guys? How as the approach changed, has anything Coach Thacker's doing with you guys? What's the difference now?
Um, just continual grind of the season. With the season continuing and more and more games, the first beginning of the season, it might not go your way all the time, but you learn from those experiences and you implement them into your game as you go throughout the year. So it ultimately makes you a better person, better player, better team.
Right over here, David.
Ultimately, I think I said that word right.
Well, we all know what this week is. What does this week mean to you?
Uh, it means a lot actually. With me declaring this year, I feel like it can put me in a better light. Make some plays out there against those guys. Those guys are number one in the nation. Make some plays against those guys. Bring back the dub, and it makes everybody look good. So that's what it means to me. Chance to do something great. Rivalry is everything. It's always been dogs versus jackets and stuff like that. I'm from my city. It's the same thing, so it's like a strong tradition.
What does it feel like to be at the end of the road? You've been here a while and you played a lot of games.
It feels great to actually be here and be in this position. I honestly say I didn't think I would be here at this school anyways a couple years ago. So finishing out here and with all the people I love and trust, it just couldn't feel no better.
Sarah.
When you look at and study this Georgia offense and what it's done this season in games and just on film, what are some of the biggest things that you look to slow down, and just what's the biggest challenges going up against this Georgia offense?
They like to run the ball, so that's the number one thing we're gonna have to do, stop the run, and then they take shots down the field. So they got some explosive plays in their arsenal, so we're gonna have to take those away too. And their best player is number 19, so he's gonna be a key for us as well.
What was that final 3 or 4 minutes like for you guys on defense in the North Carolina game? Seeing the offense, control the ball, run the clock down, that type of thing.
It was kind of nerve-wracking, especially with the close 3rd-and-1 review and trying to see was he out of bounds or in. It was very nerve-wracking. I was just trying to stay focused, just in case we had to go out there one more time. I was trying to think about how they could attack us and stuff like that. I just wanted the guys to stay focused until the end, and then we got that last first down, and then I had kind of let it all go.
I'm sorry, I want to follow up on something you said. You said a few years ago you didn't think you'd be here. Can you expand on that?
My 3rd year here, I want to say. I moved positions, and then everything wasn't going so well, and then I think Syracuse was the game. Syracuse was the game where I got beat for a touchdown, and I think I may have told this story before, but I got beat for a touchdown, and it kind of hurt deep because I always thought so highly of myself, and then it's kind of humbled me, and then I started looking at things differently. And Coach Collins and Coach Stack, they were some great mentors, and they guided me, and then they guided me to the person I am today. I can honestly say I think different, I respond to things differently, I do a lot of stuff differently. So yeah.
Like you wanted to stop playing, or when you say you didn't think you'd be here, what can you?
More so I was thinking about transferring all the time and stuff like that.
Talk about being humble. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for this year?
I'm thankful for everything. I'm thankful for this opportunity to be at Georgia Tech. I'm thankful for my mom, thankful for my family, my supports, my grandma, my coaches, my teammates. I couldn't be more thankful,
And
actually.
then, and then most importantly, what's your perfect Thanksgiving meal look like?
We was just talking about this. The first dish got to be dressing, some good ham, collard greens, macaroni. Let me see. Some good dessert. Pecan pie, something like that. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Probably a little sugar too.
After the Georgia game, what lies ahead for you as far as playing in all-star games, preparing for the draft, that type of thing?
I look forward to playing into one of the all-star games that I got invited to. Take some time off, heal my body, different things like that. Look into where I'm training at. Yeah, I haven't got all the stuff situated. That's definitely been like for focus for me, right? Well, after the game planning, and then it's like kind of that. So it's like it's definitely on my plate though.
Anything else, Ken? Last one for Charlie.
What would you want people to know about Coach Key and the job that he's done since he's become the interim?
I think he's done a great job of just helping us focus on football and just get better at what we do each and every day. Just focus on understanding how to win and then like just getting people ready to go out there and play at their highest level. So yeah.
Awesome. Charlie, thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Man, I don't even like them.
Okay, we'll go ahead and get started here. Defensive lineman Sylvain Nunjuen. Questions for Sylvain?
Yep.
Right.
What has it been like working with Coach Knight this year? You're working with a different coach, and how has that changed the way you're playing the game?
Well, personally, I think it helped a lot. Coach Knight really taught, like me personally, on how it's supposed to look like and watching film. And I think you can see it on the field. It translates on beginning of the season to nearly to the end, where I feel like I just play better, knowing my technique better and pass rushing too. So I think it got a big help. Like thanks to Coach Knight, I got to where I am right now. That's how I can say it. So yeah.
Okay.
Memory, so you took part in Senior Day, correct?
Yep.
So do you know what your plans are yet, or is that?
Not yet. I know I'm graduating this December, so that's for sure. After that, I think we'll see how the coaching situation is going to go up here. But yeah, right now I'm still at Tech, so I'm focused on playing for Tech and doing it good.
Rob?
When you're sitting around in your room, do you think about, hey, look where I'm at now compared to where I was when I first got here?
Yeah, I've had days like past the 4 years it's been right now, and it's just sitting in my room and thinking about it. I'm really here. Like I came from back home, just playing American football for fun with friends, to playing at D1 college and being on this field. This place is amazing. So yeah, I'm really grateful for having this opportunity. So yeah.
Dave?
It's rivalry week. What does this rivalry mean to you?
It got put into my, I don't know how to explain it, but when I got here, I didn't know what it really was, rivalry week. And then with the year, with the fight song, with everything they say, it's like hyping me up. Like I'm happy, I'm ready to go play and just do what I can do the best. But yeah, it means something. Like it's not just a game, it really means something. After you've been here at Tech for so long, it really means something.
And to follow up, what stands out about that Georgia team when you turn on the tape?
Excuse me?
What stands out about that Georgia team when you turn on the tape and watch them?
They have a very strong, I guess, O-line. That's how we see it from the defense. Big dudes, so we got to work on being strong up front, stop the run. That's what we're mainly going to focus on. But yeah, we're going to play what we did last week and see what's going to come out.
Anything else for Sylvain? Rob?
Are your friends back home? Do they follow what
Yeah.
you're doing, or are they aware of what you've accomplished?
Yeah, I got some friends just texting me here and there, and also some just random kid that played American football back home just texting me and asking how I did it and how I got to here. So it's always a pleasure to explain it to them and keep an update. We had some guy that has like a whole Facebook page, and every week he posts something about the Belgium guys that are in America playing American football. So I get my name mentioned there every week, and everybody just posts a comment. So it's just a little like, know that you saw it, and always nice to read it.
Go Ken, then we'll wrap up with Dave.
I asked Charlie the same thing. Can you tell me a little bit about Coach Key and kind of what he's meant to you since or the team since he's taken over?
So at first, I really didn't understand Coach Key because I don't know, when you're in the building, he's different. I don't know how to explain it. With players, he's different than he is outside. But like at first, I really was confused on how to understand him and stuff. But once he got up, like he took the interim coaching in, and I think it's different having from him having him as a position coach to head coach makes it the energy on the team is also different. I don't know. It feels good. Like before we get on the field, it may be halftime or the beginning of the game. Everybody's gonna be excited and hyped up to go on the field, and I think it's a big part from his speech and what he says. Every word he says, it means it every time. So yeah.
David,
Fun stuff. What does Thanksgiving mean to you?
So I didn't know about Thanksgiving until I got here. I mean, I heard about it, but every year it's been a little different. What I love is the green beans casserole. Yeah, that one. I usually don't like vegetables, but that one I can eat, man. That was pretty good. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm going to one of our teammates' place to go celebrate over there. So it's gonna be nice. I love it.
all right. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Bye.
You have a good one.
Dave, you ready? Very well. Okay. Last but not least, we have running back Hassan Hall. We'll open the round for questions for Hassan. Rod?
Looking back when you made the decision to come here for your final year and where you are now, what are your feelings about everything that's transpired since then?
No regrets on the decision I made. I felt like it was a great decision. So yeah.
Ken?
When you look at the Georgia defense on tape, what do you see? What sticks out to you?
Well, physical team, physical defense. All of them ready to the ball. Stature up front. You know what I'm saying? They got nice size up front. And on the back end, pretty good players. Good players. Good defense. Coach well.
Dave?
Just, what does this rivalry mean to you?
To me personally, I mean, I kind of take all emotion out of the game. Coach Key been preaching us execution over emotion. So, I mean, that's where I'm at with it. Yeah.
Sarah?
You mentioned Georgia's size, up front. When you have a big guy in the middle like Jalen Carter, how do you guys kind of, combat or counteract some of that size and physicality Georgia has, especially when you want to run the ball successfully?
I mean, the guys up front, they just got to work them double teams, know your opponent, know the guy you playing against, figure out his strengths and weaknesses because they all have weaknesses. Yeah, kind of just go about it like that as well. You know what I'm saying?
Rod?
That play that was reviewed towards the end of the game when you ran out of bounds. How convinced were you that you made it past the marker and didn't step out of bounds?
Honestly, I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't really know what was going on. Like when the play happened, I kind of was like, I don't know. Like my eyes was down. I ain't know what was going on. So when I found out we had the first, I was prepared to go for the fourth down. But when they said we converted, I was like, okay, cool, we good. Yeah.
Ken?
What sticks out to you most about Brent Key and what he's done for you guys since he took over?
I think, well, for one, he like I said, the preparation. He taught us, everything is all about the preparation. He prepared us the best way. He put us in the best positions. I think he's a teacher as well, so he teaches us situational, like always know the situation, Situational football. Make sure you always know the sticks and stuff like that. He more so focused on the little things because if you take care of the little things, the big things will come. So I think he did a great job with those type of things. And control, we can control. He always preached that. And yeah.
David.
With tomorrow being Thanksgiving, kind of what are you thankful for this year?
Say that one more time.
So with tomorrow being Thanksgiving, what are you thankful for this year?
I'm thankful for everything. My family, my friends. I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful to be alive. I'm thankful for all things. I'm thankful for what I have and what I don't have because it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, thankful.
And when you sit down and make that perfect Thanksgiving dinner, what's your plate look like?
Well, everything is on it for sure. I'm gonna make sure everything gonna be on it. Yeah, you got everything. So yeah, ain't gonna get into detail. I'm gonna take a picture and I might post it.
What's the go-to side dish, though?
The go-to side, yams, for sure. Your dressing, I don't know if people a big fan of dressing. I love dressing. You got your mac and cheese, of course. Dessert. For dessert, we gotta go with the. Dang, I can't even think of the name of my cake. It's not strawberry shortcake. It's I can't think of the name of it. Dang. Red velvet. Red velvet shortcake. Yeah. Go to for sure for the side. Yeah.
Anything else for Hassan? Hassan, appreciate you.
Thank you. Yes, sir.